Okay, here we go. A long time in the making, but this is a fantastic little device. It's an RF noise bridge. I actually had this for quite a long time, and I still got the original box. I thought I'd put it back in the box and go through the motions of unboxing. I'm not sure if MFJ is still in business, but I got it quite a few years ago, and I have been using it on and off. Unfortunately, not in Australia at the moment. This is what you get in the box if you can get your hands on it. Basically, the user manual is online, little note. Packaging is, well, I suppose it's okay. AliExpress type thing, maybe better because it's got a cardboard box. So the device, the old traditional MFJ build, it looks solid from the outside. A lot of dust on it, unfortunately, because I haven't had it. Well, it was out. It was out of the box. I just put it in. Anyway, constructions. It's pretty good actually. It's very robust. Put it this way: you can drop it and you can kick it, and it'll still work. Took a licking, but it's still ticking. Inside, well, pretty not very complicated. It actually runs off an external battery or power supply, I should say, but I've put a battery on it. Just it's MFJ doesn't put the battery in there, but it comes with a battery circuit and terminals. So put it this way, you don't use it all the time, and with a battery, it lasts for years basically, and it just frees up the sort of hard wire to the power supply. The good old 555 timer. Look, we'll go through the theory of the operation in a while, but it's a pretty basic circuit, and I've got a circuit diagram for you guys, but it's not exactly this one. MFJ, it may be similar, but it's not a reverse engineered MFJ one. Is it worth what did I pay? I paid about £110, which is about $200 or around that sort of money, $190 or something like that. Is it worth it? If you're in a hurry, you just want to plug it in and work, that's probably worth it. It's a great tool. I think every shack should have one of these noise bridges, and you'll see in a minute. But yeah, look, it works quite well. You power it on. It gives you some sort of a visual indication that it's working with the flashing LED. Got to be really careful with the power that you put through it. It's a serial connection. In other words, it goes between your transmitter or transceiver and the antenna tuner. It doesn't go on the outside of the amplifier. It goes before the amplifier. It basically is it's sort of like an SWR bridge. It's monitoring the impedance of your antenna or the load, and you'll see essentially it wants it to be 50 ohms. Anyway, I've just put a connector on it, and I'm hooking it up to the Hermes. Unfortunately, well, I'm not going to be transmitting, but for the sake of demonstration, we can actually tune it. So how does it work? Let's have a look. Your first resource is Google. The theory of operation. Well, you can read it, pause the video, and you'll see. Very, very simple. Uses noise bridge technology. There's quite a lot of information on the internet. I've just basically dug up a couple of papers, and you can come across those. You can probably see the references. You can probably find them yourself. But it will just give you a more in-depth information on the theory of it. I'm not going to go through it here. It's pointless. But yeah, it's very interesting. And there is a paper that I found, and this particular guy, he actually goes through the whole process of construction. Like, he's got a circuit diagram there. He explains the testing, the components, etc. So if you're a constructor, it's all there. You can get yourself a noise bridge probably for about $20 with all the components. So yeah, definitely worth doing if you're a tinkerer. So let's have a look. I actually found a paper online. It was a PDF thing, but I managed to sort of get say JPEGs of the pages, and I'm going to put it up here, and you guys can find it yourself if you need to. but you can pause the video and probably read the whole thing. Well, it's a bridge basically, and what we do, we introduce noise, and essentially we can hear that noise, and it nulls the noise when we get 50 ohms in that bridge, which is the load. Very simple idea, and it works very well. So here's the actual theory of it, and well, this guy doesn't give you this PCB layouts, but he tells you how to build it if you want to. Pretty good paper. This was back in 1987, ages ago. But nevertheless, if you want to go through it, it'll give you the theory, it'll tell you how to construct it, etc., etc. So I think that's probably a good a start for guys that are interested in building it themselves. Okay, so now we're going to have a demo. Um, it's hooked up to a Hermes light, and there is no antenna other than a little whip antenna, and you'll probably see that later on. I'm going to have a quick look at it, but yeah, look, there's not much in it, and it works very well. You just null it, there's no noise, and you can see the dip. So there we go. Enjoy. Hope you like this video, and definitely a recommended device for your shack. Take care, guys. All the best.